Israel and Lebanese representatives are all set to hold a second round of direct talks in Washington on Thursday, in discussions hosted by the United States of America as part of the ongoing efforts in order to ease tensions between the two countries, according to the U.S. State Department spokesperson and an Israel source speaking on the condition of anonymity. Notably, the State Department confirmed that the meeting will take place at its headquarters and will continue what Washington described as direct, good faith discussions between the two sides. Well, the spokesperson said that the United States of America will keep facilitating engagement between Israel and Lebanon. And the talks follow an initial round held on April 14, which marked the first direct contact between Israel and Lebanese officials in decades. And that meeting was hosted by U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and brought together Israel's ambassador to the United States, Yichel Leiter, and Lebanon's ambassador in Washington, Nada Moawad. Well, the discussions lasted about 2 hours and were described by officials as the highest level direct engagement between the two countries in years. And the upcoming round will again be held at ambassador level, with Israel representation expected from its envoy to Washington and Lebanon represented by its diplomatic team, including figures previously involved in earlier indirect contacts. U.S. officials and diplomats will also participate in these sessions, and the renewed talks come amid a fragile security environment following a recent 10-day ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah, which took effect last week. Well, despite the truce, tensions have remained high, with continued reports of military activity and accusations of violations from both the sides. Israel operations in southern Lebanon have continued, including airstrikes and demolitions of structures, while Hezbollah has also claimed responsibility for attacks on Israel forces near the border. And the Lebanese government has reported significant casualties from ongoing Israel strikes since early March, while Israel says that it is responding to security threats and ceasefire violations. And within Lebanon, political reactions remain divided. Hezbollah representatives have rejected any move towards disarmament. क्या हुआ? नहीं कुछ नहीं. Repeat. Hezbollah representatives have rejected any move towards disarmament and have ensured continued resistance against Israel forces, while Lebanese President Joseph has defended the negotiations, saying diplomacy is the only path in order to prevent further destruction and instability. He has also described the talks as an effort to secure a lasting end to hostilities and allow the Lebanese army to regain full control along the southern border. Well, U.S. officials say that the aim of the diplomatic process is to reduce tensions and establish a framework for stability along the Israel-Lebanon frontier. President Donald Trump has also expressed support for efforts to stabilize the situation, while regional diplomacy continues to intersect with broader tensions involving Iran and other actors in the region. And Thursday's meeting in Washington is expected to test whether the initial breakthrough in direct engagement can be sustained or whether ongoing military activity on the ground will continue to overshadow diplomatic efforts. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.